We're going to match their basketball, and we're going to do the Cleveland Calves. However, not Calves as in Cavaliers. Calves as in the baby cow.
Oh, I thought you were...
No.
Their logo is just a leg.
I thought you were saying...
No, a baby cow.
Oh.
That would make for a much better logo.
Welcome back to this episode of the podcast. We're on episode number 55. Big 5-5.
What's the name of the podcast?
Oh, we are at All
important
Sports all the time. And you're listening to us, you're watching us on YouTube. We are very appreciative. This is going to be a great episode.
You guys are going to love it.
You're in for...
You better love it.
You're
or
in
else.
for a treat.
Because we are going to be talking about sports.
Because there's actually sports stuff to talk about.
Yes.
For once. The last few weeks there's been more sports to talk about, but we have some...
As sports are officially starting to come back.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have some transactions to discuss.
Oh, transactions.
Yes,
We're talking about money, baby.
So,
Money.
can I start us off by talking about baseball? Because I have something to talk about with baseball.
We're wearing Phillies shirts.
Yeah.
Well,
Parker's
first,
not
real
in the
quick,
club,
I just
but-
want to just mention our sponsor, JG Grable.
Speaking of money.
Speaking of money,
you can pay JG Grable to do your plumbing. And I mean, they're a great family-owned and operated company dedicated to servicing you. You know, they'll just take care of whatever you need. You can look them up at www.jggrable.com or you can call them at 717-768-3276. And yeah, they take care of all your plumbing stuff. And if you mention All Sports all the time, you'll get $25 off your purchase.
and that $25 is very valuable because with that $25, you can buy yourself a bag full of ping pong balls.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
And
cleaning up.
junk.
And Lego
And a few
pieces
Legos.
and
Ping
rubber
pong
bands.
balls.
Oh! People listening on the podcast,
have
on
no
the
clue what's
audio version, I wonder what that sounded like.
All right.
And back to today's video.
Oh, there's more.
Direct hit.
Yeah.
RKO.
So that you want to talk about baseball, Luke?
Oh yeah, we'll start off with baseball. As baseball is officially coming back, unofficially,
Finally.
unofficially.
I
There's
love fishing.
There's a few things that are kind of upsetting about this season. As 38 players have tested positive for COVID-19, one of them potentially being Scott Kingery, as he has been placed on the 10-day injured list, because it's not the DL anymore.
It's
It's the injured list now.
If anybody goes on the DL at this
He has
point,
been-
they're just out for the
yeah.
season.
The
He has
down
been-
low?
No.
I don't
He
know.
has
I
been
literally
placed on
don't
the-
know what the DL is. What's the DL?
It's
Disabled
the
list.
disabled
Oh,
list.
I thought it was the down low.
He has been placed on the IL with unspecified injuries, which basically means he has COVID-19.
And they just don't want to
So-
tell people that because everybody's gonna lose their mind.
And another thing is, Mike Trout is unsure about playing this season because of these COVID-19 things that are going on, and he doesn't want to bring it home to his wife,
because she's gonna have a kid in August,
and that's not good for babies.
which is I would say most sicknesses tend to not be good for babies.
Some sicknesses
That's
are
just
good
kinda like
because
a
then it
general-
helps build their immune system. But I
But
think COVID
majority,
is like
I
fatal.
would say you don't want to give your baby
No,
sickness if you can help it.
Yes, I agree.
Any sickness in general.
So
So
I mean, there's always
Makes
the
sense.
potential that they end up not playing this season, which would really be absolutely terrible. But
especially for baseball, because they need money, because
Exactly.
not nobody, but baseball is significantly less popular than it was.
yes, definitely.
And
Everybody likes football and basketball now.
Mhm.
I love
including-
football.
Including me.
we're hardcore baseball fans, and I would, if there's a really good football game on, I would probably take that
Definitely.
over at
Football-
least a regular season baseball game.
Oh yeah, football is
For
just
sure.
more entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
because
Mhm.
it's just there's constantly something new happening. Baseball, I feel like it's
when
very
there's
repetitive.
only like 10 runs a game.
unless it's like a really
Maybe.
good baseball game.
Like
Yeah, if it's like two really good teams,
If
two
we're
really
in
good pitchers
2008
going up against
and
each
watching
other.
the
The
playoffs
World Series
and World
Phillies
Series
run.
I'm not gonna say no to that. I'll definitely watch that. But
Yeah. But if it's like White Sox
versus
the
Bengals. Wait, those are the
White Sox versus the Bengals, a
Bengals.
classic
Tigers.
matchup
I meant Tigers.
in baseball.
I meant Tigers.
You know, speaking of
that's not.
speaking of
intriguing anyway.
names like the Bengals, Tigers, we have some more controversial names to talk about.
Like the Cleveland
Speaking
Indians.
of the Bengals,
I don't know what that has to do with anything, but the Cleveland Indians, on the
yeah.
baseball topic, have been wanting to change the name. And as I spoke to Owen earlier, he has some names for the Cleveland Indians to switch
I
to.
did not have names for the Cleveland Indians.
Oh.
I had names. I had a
Washington
name.
Redskins.
I wanted to present to us and you
That's not-
guys
what?
in the
No.
comments.
It's a football team.
What should the Washington Redskins or Cleveland Indians rename the team? I was going to propose to you guys. Do you have any ideas? Because for the Redskins, my idea was the Washingtons, and their logo is just George Washington on the side of their head.
That would be great.
Very patriotic. They might
I like it.
That
jump
would be
the Patriots as like the America's team type of thing.
Uh-huh.
I
or
think that
even
would
the Nationals.
That'd
like,
be a good play.
the Nationals are very,
In Washington,
patriotic.
keep the patriotic theme. This is actually
especially after winning the World Series last year, that kind of gave
Yeah.
them a boost of
You know, I
patriotism,
actually
if that
have
word.
2 ideas. Now, the first one is the
for
Washington
the Redskins.
the Redskins. The Washington Washers. Their mascot is a giant dishwasher.
Oh, I thought you meant like a washer, like the little metal donut.
Oh,
I thought you meant a
no.
washing machine, the thing you wash laundry
No,
in.
a dishwasher.
There's so many possibilities with this name.
Yeah, you could
Okay,
literally
a
have
dishwasher.
3 different mascots. That's
You
a good
could.
idea. So like, the
What would their
Washington
logo
What would,
be?
Washers,
what would you put on there?
What would be on the helmet? And
It would
jerseys?
be a silver ring
So like a washer.
like a washer.
with 2 W's in the middle.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
That would be like
So it's like the Wonder Woman logo, 2
Kind of.
W's.
no, but it's gonna be like different.
Although that sounds kind of like a low-level team that would have that kind of logo.
It
and
does
name.
sound like a minor league team. Well, so does the Washington.
It's just like I don't even know. It's
Okay,
like-
well maybe you like
the
my
cheese wheels or
second
something.
team
Yeah.
name,
Yes, give us this.
the Washington Power Rangers.
And now we sound like we're watching a kids' television
And
show.
when you thought it couldn't get worse, it did.
No, don't like
There's
it.
the Power Rangers.
Are they gonna do
about-
a bunch of pink and green
There's
things
definitely
running
a
around the
copyright
field?
that the Power
The
Rangers would have to.
Washington Crocodiles.
That's not bad. Animal names tend to play well. I don't think there's any crocodiles in Washington though.
I know, but
And
there's
instead
no
of the
need.
Florida Gators, we can be the Washington Dials.
I like it.
I
like
never
it.
thought I would hear Luke make that bad of a Parker type dad joke.
I like
Normally,
it.
you're the one that gets mad at Parker for doing those.
I like it.
And the tables have turned. And now I'm left by myself.
I
because
hope this
feel
table doesn't turn. No,
Didn't like those.
Knock off.
See, there it is. That's the.
And earlier, before we started, Parker said he wanted to do for Cleveland. He wanted them to be the Cleveland Believers because Cleveland and Believeland,
Believe, yeah.
which no.
And well, the thing is, that was his best suggestion. The Cleveland Believers was his best
You
one.
could take out the L and do Beavers.
I've got it.
Cleveland
For Cleveland-
Beavers. That's actually
For
a good
Cleveland,
name.
we're gonna match their basketball, and we're gonna do the Cleveland Calves. However, not Calves as in Cavaliers. Calves as in the baby cow.
Oh, I thought you were.
No,
It's
no,
not,
as in-
their logo is just a leg.
I thought you were like.
no, a baby cow.
Oh.
That would make for a much better logo.
I thought you were talking about
The Cleveland Calves. That is fantastic. I'm gonna title this episode "The Cleveland Calves."
And then put a leg.
And then, no, I'm not doing that.
I took that the wrong way.
You definitely did.
That was my
That's so good.
Well, you know what we forgot to do? This is episode 55.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
We didn't even do the
We got
correct.
No,
Episode
don't worry.
52.
It was
Good
in
call.
the back of my head the whole time.
Good call.
And Peyton Manning in 2013 set the record for the most touchdown passes in a single season with 55.
And his brother is not nearly as good as he is.
Duh.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Eli.
It's not. It's
Sorry,
quite
Eli. I
obvious.
just kind of had to say that because, Peyton
It
Manning's
is
like a legend.
Very obvious.
Eli's
Yeah.
a legend.
Eli's a.
In Giants
Eli-
history, sure.
Eli is he's definitely a legend in the NFL for
No, I
beating
know.
the Patriots.
Yeah.
But Eli is hot. I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but Eli is the biggest legend with Eli is the least talented legend there ever has been in football.
I agree.
The least talented football legend.
He's not that great. I mean, he's good, but he's not that great.
But he had
He's
just enough
mediocre.
moments
He's
to
mediocre.
make it work.
But
And
had
he
some
was
good
born
moments.
into one of those wealthy princess families. Like, you know how, like, the princesses, like, they grew up that way? That's, like...
That's kind of how it happens with royalty in general.
Yeah, so he's, like...
Football royalty.
Football royalty.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Anyway, real quick, back to the Redskins.
Happy birthday
Oh,
to
jeez.
you. Happy birthday
What happened?
to you. Happy birthday, dear Owen.
Wait a minute!
Happy birthday to you.
Oh my gosh,
How do I show?
so amazing.
How do I
Guys.
show this to the camera
Here,
without?
for those of you that can't see it, we've got a cake.
Here, let me turn
all
this.
sports all the time.
It's
and
the
it looks
logo.
Wonderful.
It's the
Wait,
logo.
keep that lighting there. Keep that
You
lighting
got
there.
for the Instagram.
Here, move your hand.
Yeah,
Move your hand.
this is for the Instagram.
I've got it. Yeah. There.
Oh, this is so
What happened
awesome.
with all the ping pong balls?
Nice.
Oh yeah, sorry, that was my $25 item for the week. Ping pong, a bunch of ping pong balls.
So I guess do we still eat the sandwich now that Parker
Yeah, my
prepared?
sandwich is
or
so
do what-
diminutive.
Now what happens?
Of course,
The cake
we have to
later.
eat the sandwich.
Yeah.
It's a segment.
Oh my gosh.
How are we supposed to sponsor L of Eats with?
That is like the best birthday cake you could
Yeah.
ever receive.
L of Eats,
We
healthy
need-
food. We have a
We
cake.
didn't get knives or forks though.
We're just gonna.
Oh,
I'm,
just face full.
I'm just waiting for Luke to repeat his mic slap and just knock it into the cake. I wanted to go back to the Redskins quick before I was rudely interrupted. No, I'm kidding.
No, that was a beautiful.
That was
Before
a
I was
beautiful interruption.
interrupted.
By the way, comment down below "Happy Birthday, Owen," because you know, I mean,
'Cause-
when you're commenting, it's probably not going to be his birthday anymore, but it's still appreciated. This is his birthday episode. 'Cause
Yes,
he's
this
turning
is
55 today.
Yeah.
Episode 55. What a coincidence! Really,
I know,
it worked out like
seriously.
this
This
so
is
nicely.
Owen's
It's-
birthday
it's just
episode.
ironic.
His
Yeah.
birthday was this past.
Parker, should we give him a beautiful chorus? Because I mean,
Yeah, I mean we could duet.
A beautiful
Are you ready?
chorus.
I'm ready.
I'm scared.
Wait, do you want to go low or should I go low?
I'll go.
Oh, you're gonna harmonize too.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Owen. Happy birthday to you.
That was
Comment
beautiful.
down below 1 to 10 how good we were.
That was definitely.
I'm thinking it's close
10
to a
out of
15,
10.
but you know, I'll let you
I was
all
thinking
decide that for
1,000.
yourselves.
1 billion thousand.
That was amazing.
That's good.
I don't see how that possibly could have gone better.
No, it couldn't
The
have. It
performance, there's no
You
way.
know, Owen looks older.
He
looks
does.
older.
Do you see? His hair just makes
I
him
mean-
look older.
Yeah.
Mm.
Owen is a
What
16.
did you just put in my hair? Oh,
16
okay.
young lad.
16 young lad. No, I'm 55. Remember, that's what.
Yeah,
Luke
he's
is.
55
yeah,
today,
yeah.
guys. Come on.
Luke's the youngling here. We're both
I am.
50. We're 55 now. Luke's
I don't know
only
if you guys
54.
do, but they're a whole year older
So-
than me. They're both going into 11th grade. I'm only going into 10th grade.
I know you can tell from the
They'll be off
size,
to college,
the clear
and I'll be-
size difference between the two of us that Luke hasn't quite caught up to us yet.
Oh yeah.
So-
They'll be
it's
going
pretty
off to
obvious.
college, and I'll just be having to host episodes on my own, and it's going to be so sad.
That is going to be interesting. If we keep this going when we go to
We're
college,
going to have to go to the same college.
This is the in-depth planning that goes into this podcast that you guys just got a sneak peek of. So with the Redskins name change, I don't understand why it took them this long. Because people have been against this name for a very long time.
Mhm.
And the only reason that they're finally changing it is because sponsors are backing out and money
Yeah.
is very motivating
Mhm.
for these owners and
They should do.
they have nothing to lose. They're a terrible team. This is a good chance to rebrand. New jerseys, new look. People have to buy a bunch of new stuff. Rebrands are almost always good unless you have
Yeah.
terrible jerseys. Especially when your name is the Redskins.
But talk
So
about
why
the-
did it take so
What
long?
is their fan base? Do they have a humongous fan base? I mean, for a bad team, they've got a somewhat decent fan
It's
base.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's
you got to think how many people are actually.
It's not as good as the
buy new
Philadelphia
stuff.
Eagles fan base.
Maybe
Yeah.
this is.
But it's still revenue. It's
Yeah, I
more
guess you're
it's
right.
more than if they hadn't rebranded.
Yeah.
And also other positive other than the money is your name isn't the Redskins anymore.
Yeah.
So
They should be
it's not
orange
demeaning.
skins.
yeah.
Orange skins.
And they're just their logos just
No,
oranges.
the orange peels.
Orange peels. Yes. Washington Orange Fields, and then they will be the least patriotic team.
I really hope that they do like the fan, like they don't just pick a name, boom, that's it. I really like it when teams do like they put out 4 names or something, and they have the fans vote on what the name should be. I like that.
I would vote
a lot
for the
better.
dumbest one.
Of course, we should have like us, like we and our listeners. We should start like a campaign thing to like just completely as Eagles fans. Like, all Eagles, Giants, and Cowboys fans out there, go vote for whatever you think is the dumbest name, and we'll just ruin the
NFC East against the Redskins.
Exactly.
The
Well,
Ballerinas.
I mean, they are part
against
of
the
the NFC
Washington team, because we wouldn't be able to call them the
you're right.
Redskins.
All right.
So one more
The
headline.
Washington Watchers.
This is taking us a very long time. Speaking of football, we have our first news that resembles news that we would normally be talking about if sports were still happening. The Patriots signed Cam Newton.
Mr.
Cam Newton.
Cameron. Is that his actual name?
I have no idea.
Cameron Newtonian Fluid.
Unprofessional. Parker's phone went off.
Sorry.
Terrible. It was probably
And then he
fake.
checks it.
It was probably
No, that's for my notes.
Wow.
I'm going to my notes because I needed them anyway.
Okay. I'm not.
It was NBA scrimmages schedule set.
Oh yeah, by the way, I saw that the other 8 NBA teams that are not being taken to Orlando
They're going
was
to
it Chicago.
And nobody cares because they're meaningless.
But Chicago's
games.
nice.
Yeah.
I
just like nobody.
No, we
like,
don't
no
we care about the
sports
city. We
fan
still
is
care about
gonna-
the teams.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I like the Windy City.
I'm not super pumped about the
city down
Warriors
under.
and Suns heading out to Chicago to play some inter-squad scrimmages. Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that they would have to do
Okay,
it, it's just
back to Cam
we're not
Newton.
watching.
'Cause that's
we're-
actual big news.
We're all over the place here, man. So Cam Newton to the Patriots, 1-year deal. A very what's the word? For,
Belichick-y.
It's incentive laden contract.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of incentives.
They're
So it's,
only gonna pay him like not even $1 million.
yeah, but if he hits all the incentives, it can get up to like $7 million.
Yeah.
Which is the most Patriots contract ever. This whole thing, the contract, signing Cam Newton. Literally, the only 2 teams that even contacted him were the Patriots and the Browns, which is kind of crazy considering there's other teams that could use Cam Newton because he's not terrible. We're assuming he's healthy, and the last time he was healthy, he was really good. And when you combine that with Bill Belichick, who's a better coach than Tom Brady as a quarterback,
Sure.
Here we go again.
no, we're not getting into that. We've been off
If you
topic
want to
too
check
much.
out that episode, it was like, what, 17 or something like that? Brady versus
Oh, it just
Belichick?
comes in multiple episodes.
No, but you
there
had,
was
like,
one
there was
episode.
like one specific...
No.
Oh no! Oh no!
It wasn't my fault this time!
I was the one that tipped it. Well, more peanut butter for us. We were gonna eat it anyway. You want some?
Yeah.
Nice.
Guys, check
You
it out.
guys can see. No, I was gonna say they can only see the.
Check it out.
Yeah,
That's
they
what
said-
Owen did.
They still can't.
I didn't do it. My iPad did it. Oh no, there's glitter down inside
What's
of
the
the
chocolate
case
cake?
now.
It'll
We were
taste
gonna
good.
eat it anyway, so I'll
Yeah.
just cut that part first.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me.
I'm gonna scooch it a little bit away from my iPad now.
Good idea.
It just might not be in the frame. Is that okay?
They already saw it.
Yeah, true.
If you want to stare at it, just like take a picture of it. I don't know why. But Parker just
It's
scoots
gonna
it
fall
off
off.
the
No,
table.
it's not.
Fall-
It's not.
I think I've got space. Off
I've got
topic
space.
again. This is our episodes are getting longer.
This
Not
damn
because there's
stung
more sports
lions.
stuff to talk
Just
about.
because we get more comfortable
Literally,
talking about
just because
everything.
we'll just go on random tangents. So,
But I think
do you
I
guys
like
have
that.
thoughts on Cam Newton?
Comment down below. Do you
and
guys
the
like our
Patriots?
random tangents? If you want us to stop, we will. But like,
We'll try.
we'll try. But if
We
you
might not.
like them,
Wait.
we'll continue.
Yes.
Is Cam Newton a relative of Sir Isaac Newton?
No,
Oh, that would have been amazing.
he's African American.
I was thinking
You,
that
you
too.
never know, though.
Mutations in the genes.
Okay. I don't think that
Okay.
Cam Newton
Does
is.
Sir Isaac
Fine.
Newton have any
Sir Isaac
kids?
Be a Debbie Downer.
Doubt it. He
Did
was
he
a
ever
jerk.
get
Wasn't
married?
he like allegedly a jerk? So
Sir
I
Isaac
don't know if
Newton.
anybody would have married him
True. I wouldn't have married
because
him.
nobody in history has ever married a jerk. So
Well, that's okay, Parker. You shouldn't marry him.
Stick to my guns. So the
what
Samsung.
just happened?
So the Samsung.
Yeah. So Cam Newton Patriots. We didn't really talk.
Oh,
about
one more thing
much,
about that.
but
Do you guys think he'll get a lot of playing time? Because I don't think he's going to start. I
you
think
don't. How could he not start?
Because they
No.
love They
Jared
love Jared Stidham. Like they're.
I don't think they.
But I think Cam Newton's going to be good
I
enough
don't
to beat
think
him
they
out.
can start. I mean, they can start if they want to, but like I don't think they will. I think they'll start Stidham, and then when like he messes up once a little bit, then they'll put Cam Newton in. But they
I
just
would
need a
say, if
reason to put
anything,
him
you
in.
would start with Cam, and
Okay.
then if he does bad, put Stidham in, because you've only got
Well,
Cam
we'll find
for
that
a
out
year.
in the preseason.
You've only got Cam for a year.
If
You've
there
got
is
Stidham
a
for a few
preseason.
more years.
If there is a preseason.
Well, they already cut it in half.
Well, we'll find that out. Okay.
Speaking of seasons, the KBO season's been going on for a while because South Korea did a good job getting rid or limiting COVID. So the Samsung Lions update is the best one we've ever had. They're 29 and 24. They're in 5th place.
They've moved
They
up
are in
again.
the thick of things.
It's like
They're
what
doing really
what
well.
could be better? Like,
They have hit a hot
they have
streak the
more
last
wins
2
than
weeks.
they have more wins than Kia, who's in 4th place. However,
Uh-huh.
Kia has lost losses, so
They're-
that's why
they've
they're still
played
up.
more games.
However, we are going to
Yeah.
catch up to them.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We are. We're by this time next week when I won't be here next week. I'll be at the beach. But
I'll
these
be
two, when they're doing the Samsung Lines update, it wouldn't surprise me
That
if they've
episode
gone from 5th
might
to
be very
3rd.
long.
Oh, it'll definitely be very long. I'll listen to it, but it'll be very long. I'll be sitting on
We
the
don't
beach
have Owen to
listening
keep
for
us in
2
check.
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on your own keeping Parker reined in. Good
It's
luck.
hard enough for me to
You
stay
got-
reined in.
I know. It's just like we're
Oh, man.
thundering
Although
down.
we will have
Get
mics
it?
next
Get
week.
it? Thundering.
Oh yeah, you guys should probably take the background. I'm guessing I did it again.
If the cake was still there,
That one would have
it'd
been
be
worse.
a giant hole in the cake. At least the top is still okay.
Yeah,
And
If
still
you look
looks
at-
good.
at the right angle, it's nobody even notices.
Back to the podcast and not the cake.
Oh man, we are not doing a very
So,
good
you
job.
know,
Speaking of cake and food,
Yeah, we have next the sweet, salty, spicy super sandwich segment.
Sponsored by
Segment.
Ella Eats. And her
you almost
Instagram,
made it.
and her
This is-
Instagram won't be right here this week because the cake's right there. It's gonna
It'll
be
be
like over here.
here.
Yeah, like right in front of me.
Do you see what I see?
I see
they don't,
Ella Eats'
'cause
Instagram tag because
I don't.
They
see
sponsors
it.
us.
We don't see it.
No, yeah, but
So,
'Cause,
guys-
pro tip: we edit these.
if you guys
There's
couldn't
not
tell,
actually a title that we can see.
if
here.
you couldn't tell, we're not magic.
That's
but
the magic
it's
of
okay.
editing.
You're in for a treat, guys.
The cake. That's a good treat, right?
Ella Eats gave us a cake. Not sure.
The sandwich for this week.
We should have gotten this cake made for our
Delicious.
1 year, like the podcast's
Yeah,
birthday.
this would have been better for the podcast birthday, but it's okay because
All right,
This is the second
we
batch.
have
It looks
The-
like he just bought a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
the
It
buffalo
really does.
barbecue chicken. We
Ooh.
got buffalo chicken sandwich with barbecue Pringles.
Oh,
Oh.
barbecue Pringles.
This
Barbecue
one's for
Pringles are
Owen
like my
since it's the
favorite.
best.
So it's a chicken
As it falls apart.
and
Sorry.
potato. It's a chicken and chip
It's gonna fall apart, so just hold it.
sandwich.
I don't have to eat it yet. You have to wait for the rest.
Okay.
I'll take the worst one.
Hmm.
Here you go.
It looks
Then why'd you give me that napkin?
very interesting.
All
There's a lot of
right.
brown going on here. Brown and yellow.
All right.
It looks very delicious.
All right, do we get to try it?
Yep.
Here we go. I'm
Move
trying to
the
get
mic
like
so I don't eat the
I'm
mic.
trying to get the chicken and the sandwich in on the same bite. Oh wait, wait, Luke, feel your chip.
Ooh.
It's not. It's been soaked with
Mhm.
the chicken so that it's not crunchy, so it makes it easier to eat.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Mm.
That's good. I think you probably could have put another Pringle on the bottom.
Mm-hmm. I had enough Pringles
layer
for
it?
that, but I just didn't.
Parker claimed that this was the best one. I think the peanut butter chocolate chip is still slightly better. This is definitely the second best.
I have to say, last week's was probably my favorite.
Oh, that one was good too. I like
feel
this one better
This one
than
could be
last
better
week.
if it had a little more flavor, maybe a little more spice to the buffalo chicken.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
And that's just me because I really like spicy
Oh.
things like a lot.
mm. I
But
do
for
not,
me-
which would explain why I like this one
For me,
better.
the spicier the better. That's kind of what I say.
So you don't like cake?
No, I do, but like, cake's not necessarily supposed to be spicy.
Like, really?
Unless
If
it's
you had a
cinnamon
spicy cake, would you eat it?
cake. They do like chili chocolate cakes. I would eat that.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
So,
I give you the best one, Owen.
thank
For
you.
your birthday.
Player name combo thing.
Oh yeah.
Description.
Yeah, it's hard to it's hard to compare a player to a sandwich. But if you had to,
It's juicy. The chicken's juicy, but it
Yeah.
doesn't have a lot of flavor. Like, it doesn't have a lot of buffalo flavor.
wait, first you gotta rate it too. I give this like a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10.
I'll give it a 6.
I'll give it a 6.5.
Nice. Average score 6.5.
I would say this is the Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins. Yeah.
Buffalo chicken is a very popular sandwich.
I give it to Baker Mayfield.
This is a little creative with the Pringle. The Pringle isn't always as crisp.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's a good sandwich.
Yeah.
But its build, you hear buffalo chicken, and it's like a really good, popular sandwich. Like Kirk Cousins, good, high-priced quarterback, and then it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But it's not going to win you any Super Bowls.
Yeah. I like the Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. It's
Go.
good. Are they supposed to be all football players, or can they be
I don't
any
know.
sport?
They have been
Well, we did Kelly
football
Oubre.
player heavy
Oh, you're right.
/ Jalen Mills.
Yeah.
I have football on the mind for some reason.
Well,
Because fantasy football's coming up.
Yeah.
I mean, for
We're gonna get to
debut
talk
or
about that
false, for debut or
Oh.
false, I do not have football players, but I have basketball players.
What a transition!
That was beautiful.
So, these are all players on the Phoenix Suns because
Oh,
they
boy.
are not going to the Orlando.
They're going
Flames.
to Chicago.
Yes. So we're gonna start with my man, my myth, my legend, Ricky Rubio, the guy who dismantled me in this past week.
They didn't get to
That's
see
an
that.
inside joke.
No,
They didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the NBA 2K video, we are sorry, but there were a few
Two-
technical difficulties in the recording, meaning we got very little footage of actually us doing anything. So
It was really entertaining for us.
It was very entertaining.
I do.
But
Yeah.
we're gonna have to redo that just so you guys can actually get the full scoop on the 2K happenings. So,
But now we know
we've
how to
got,
play now.
This week, as you saw in the sneak peek, we've got Owen and his whiteboard predictions. So make sure you tune in Wednesday at 1 p.m. for that.
Yep.
2010, Ricky Rubio.
Debut.
False. He debuted later than that.
Nope. He debuted in 2009, so Luke's
Oh.
right, but it
not
was
right.
earlier.
I thought he
Wow,
debuted in
right.
2011.
Alright,
But I had no idea, so.
another guy on the Phoenix Suns, because I'm doing Phoenix Suns players. Aaron Baines used to play for the Celtics, 2010.
False.
False.
Okay, you're both right. It's 2009. Good work. Good work. Frank the Tank Kaminsky.
Oh, he was so good in college.
Oh yeah, he was at
He was a tank. Okay.
Wisconsin in college, 2015.
What was that fake laugh? It's like a weird Mickey
Frank
the
the
Mouse.
Tank.
That's false.
Mickey
That
the
is
Mouse.
100%
2015?
false. That is false. It was like.
2015?
Yeah,
Ah,
it's
that's
false.
debut.
Yep, debut.
Oh, that was worth a shot.
All right, now we have one last player on the Phoenix Suns, Kelly Oubre Jr., the guy that we named a sandwich after. 2015. Again.
False.
False.
You're both wrong. It is
No.
2015.
He's
I
the
would-
same. He was drafted in the same
Yep.
time as Kaminsky.
Yep.
I thought it was later.
I thought it was earlier.
He was the 15th pick in the 2015 draft.
We both went 2 and 2. That's
All
not
right.
bad.
Yeah. I'll take it. I'll take it. Luke, do you want to go next?
Sure. Let's see. So today, I've got, although I guess this doesn't make sense. I got people. Well, it does. I got people who served in the army, pro athletes who served in the army,
Okay.
in honor of the weekend that we are celebrating this weekend,
July
which is
The
4th.
July 5th. Wow.
yeah,
July 4th weekend, baby.
Independence weekend.
Dependence Day.
Independent. No, what? No. Independence Day weekend. So,
Wow.
we've got. I'm not gonna be able to pronounce like half these names. Bob Kosu.
A legend that we all know.
Yes, and love.
Yeah.
1968.
False.
Mr. Parker Wolf.
Sorry. False.
True.
Well, that's not an option, but you are correct.
Yes,
Debut.
debut. Let's go. I got a point. Let's go.
He debuted in 1968, which is what I said.
Debut.
Bob Feller, because he was a feller. Good old feller.
What's the date?
1953.
False.
Debut.
That is incorrect. He debuted in 1945.
Dang it.
So yes, it was false. Owen, you're correct.
Alright.
Roger Staubach.
Roger Federer.
No.
No.
Oh.
1970. So 1970.
That's when the Vietnam War was happening.
False.
So debut.
Owen is correct. That is false. He debuted in 1969.
Dang it.
Yogi Berra.
Yogi Bear! Yes!
No.
This is debut. It's
Yogi
debut.
Berra. I haven't even said the year.
Era.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
1946.
Debut.
False.
Parker is correct. That's his debut.
Yogi Bear! I knew it. See, I knew it was debut before we even said the date.
All right, I went 4 and 4. Luke and Parker are both 2 and 2 as we head into my debut or false, which is mascots because I don't know why.
Oh,
That's what I
no.
thought of. Mascots.
I need my microphone for this.
Yeah.
First up, Mr. Met, 1964.
Mr. Matt.
Well, let's see. That is false.
You know, I think that you're telling the truth. So, false.
You are both wrong. I was telling the truth. That was the debut.
Terrible.
Dang it.
1964. I will give you guys some help. 1964 was the first year. Mr. Met was the first mascot in baseball.
I knew that. I just didn't know that it was the first year.
he
That's why I
is
thought
the
it was
original.
earlier than that. Because I knew who was the original, like the first ever mascot. That's why I thought it was
OG.
earlier.
Well, you were wrong. So
I'm sorry.
1964 was the first mascot. Next, we've got the Philly Fanatic 1980. The year they won their first World Series.
That is false. That is just like false times 5.
Times 5. Wow. That's pretty false.
Yeah, you're
that's
just terrible.
false. You're such a bad liar. I can just see it.
That is false.
Let's go.
I've done it so many times, but okay. You are still tied. He debuted in 1978.
Told ya.
You said times 5, not minus 2.
Oh, my bad.
Next, we have Bernie Brewer, 1992.
Bernie Sanders didn't.
For those of you who
Bernie
don't
Sanders
know,
wasn't-
That is debut.
Bernie Brewer is the Brewers mascot who sits at the top of the slide, and when they hit a home run, he slides down. Turns out he's actually based off of a real person who
Bernie
sat
is
on the scoreboard.
Bernie Sanders was born before that, so false.
Parker is correct. It's false. He debuted in 1973.
Oh, wow.
So
I
yeah,
thought the
quite
Brewers
a
were
quite a
fairly
gap.
new.
That's what I was thinking as well. I didn't think that they were around that long. Apparently they were. So I'm glad that threw you off. Last one, the
Yeah.
Cardinals mascot, the Fredbird, or not the, just Fredbird, 1970.
1970.
Mics are flying.
The Cardinals.
I like how we got
That
these
is-
mic stands and Parker just
That is
holds
false.
his the whole time.
That is 100% false because my gut is telling me it's debut.
Birds of a feather flock together. So debut.
That is false. Every single one of us went 4 and 4 this week.
I
The
swear.
perfect 500.
I swear, if Parker got that right by saying birds of a feather, feathers of
Flock
a
together.
flock together, true. I swear, if he would have gotten that right,
He debuted in
think I would've, like,
1979.
died.
Birds of a feather flock together.
Jeez. That was terrible. Not terrible for us.
No.
We got the perfect 500. So I finally updated our scoring. I remembered to.
Yes, he did.
So I am now at 89 and 64. Parker is 85 and 68. Luke is 66 and 60. So I'm in first. I'm ahead of Parker by 4. Luke's behind because he hasn't been in as many episodes. But his claim to fame was that he had the highest winning percentage.
Which I do not anymore.
Over the
because
last
it's
month,
terrible.
he has lost.
a lot.
He's now in dead last.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, we're always here for you to make sure that you
That was
do
totally
as bad as
necessary,
possible.
Parker.
Yeah. Speaking of doing as bad as possible, this next segment is called What's Your Number? And it used to be about people doing as bad as possible because Parker and Luke don't know players' numbers.
Uh-huh.
I do, so the tables have been turned. Last week, I started off hot and then did bad on the last 4. So I went 50-50 last week, which is still better than the average What's Your Number, but I am determined to do better than 50-50 this week. What numbers of players do you guys have prepared?
Since it's July 4th, like America's birthday,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah. What kind of?
Kind
In
of.
a way.
And, the Cowboys are said to be, the
America's
team.
Got it.
So I'm doing
Yeah,
Cowboys
Cowboys.
players, okay?
Okay.
Actually, almost the Cowboys players. It was kind of good that I did it now.
Wow, that would have been weird. All right, what do you got?
All right, Trevon Diggs.
He just got drafted.
Exactly. So it's
I've never
super
seen him
hard.
play in that jersey.
Yep.
That's messed up.
He's a cornerback.
I don't even. 31.
Come on.
Really? Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Oh, it is too good.
I honestly had no idea. I just thought that they traded Byron Jones. They didn't re-sign Byron Jones. So I was like, I guess 31's available.
Oh, come
Wow.
Okay. In honor
For those of you listening, Parker fell on the floor during that.
in honor of the name change, I'm doing the Cleveland baseball team.
Mm.
Formerly known as the Cleveland
Well, we
Indians.
don't know that they're changing their name, but they're probably going to. Yeah.
So, my first player to give you is Carlos Santana, which should be an easy one.
41.
Yeah. Starting off easy, but I will get harder.
I know.
Ha, ha for you.
Haha Clinton Dix.
No.
20. Okay. What? Not haha Clinton Dix. Oh, he knew I knew it, so he was like, nope, just kidding. Keep scrolling.
We're going to do
I should not.
Kai Forbath. He's a kicker for the Dallas Cowboys.
He's their kicker? 4.
Nope. He's number 3. Let's go. Got
The
it.
kicker. Jeez.
Okay. For the Cleveland unknowns, for the Cleveland Calves,
Yeah.
Christian Arroyo. Spanish rice.
Spanish rice. Arroyo con pollo. Man, I don't know. Parker, what are you showing me with your phone?
Oh, sorry.
I'm
I
not
was
looking. I do not know Christian Arroyo's number.
Here, I'll give
I
you
don't
a
think.
hint.
33.
I was gonna give you a hint.
Oh, go again. No, what's it? Okay, hint.
His height is 6'1".
That doesn't help.
Yes, it does.
30.
Change it to inches.
30.
No.
Oh.
26.
26. What does Christian Arroyo look like? Huh. Did not know that.
All right.
Alright. Here
Next
we go.
up, gonna give
Now
you
I
an
can't
easy
use
one.
any of the infielders because you just saw all of their.
I know all their infielders, so you were
Lee.
fine.
Clearly not.
Sean Lee, he wears
Sean
number
Lee.
50.
No. He just changed
Former
his
Penn
number
State
yesterday
No, he
to
d-
42.
Really?
No.
Okay.
He's never 50.
That was messed up.
He just
I was
changed
like,
his...
say, there's no way. Okay.
Alright.
Wow.
Go
That
work.
was
Okay.
scary.
He just changed his number.
Next for the Cleveland
good.
Cavs, we've got. Oh, and if any of you guys are like just skipping to this part, we're not talking about the Cleveland Cavs basketball team.
Obviously.
Go watch the beginning of this episode.
Or
and-
check the title.
Or check the title. That works.
But
too.
no, you would have to watch the beginning to know why it's titled
Yeah.
that. So you're lucky I made you skip the infielders because I
I'm-
know all of
Yeah,
them.
I apologize.
Jose Ramirez 11, Francisco Lindor 12.
Don't brag.
Yes. You're right.
So
Okay, I
late.
apologize if I butcher this name.
oh no.
Delino De Shields.
Delino DeShields.
Delino De Shields.
I know he wears single digits. What number did he wear?
I'll give you a hint. His height is 5'9".
That doesn't help me. He wears single digits. I think he was wearing 0 the last time I saw him, so I'll go with 0.
That is correct.
One more for me to wait. Yeah, one more for me to do better than 500. Right?
Alright. Your next
I got
player.
it. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, one more for me
The
to get over
third
500.
string fullback on the Cowboys.
This is so messed up. I literally gave you guys
At least you know he's a
quarterbacks and you
fullback.
couldn't get
At
them.
least you know he's a fullback. So
Yeah.
there.
Siwu Ulunilua.
Can I
That's
see that?
not a player.
Yes, it is. Say it.
Oh no, it's a real player.
Siwo Ulonilu.
Oh, I don't even feel bad about getting this one wrong. He wears 44.
Nope, 45.
I saw that.
Oh!
I couldn't remember exactly what it is. I thought he got it right.
So
for a second.
close.
For my final player,
If I had gotten that right.
Tyler Naquin.
Naquin?
Naquin.
30.
That is correct.
Wait, do I have to do one more?
I don't
No,
think
you already
so.
did 4.
Wait, let me just do one more.
Over 500, even with some fullback that we
The
don't
second
know.
string
Oh,
fullback.
come on. Parker's just gonna give me like all fullbacks and
Jameez-
punters next week.
Jameez Ulawali.
Wow, Cowboys, you have the best fullbacks.
I love your accent when
Uh,
you try and pronounce that name.
he wears number 40.
Ulawali.
49.
Mm.
Alright. Owen did
Who's
not
their
do better
first
than
string
last
fullback? Yeah, I did.
time. Tony Pollard. If you count him as a fullback.
Mm.
Your other
He's
fullbacks
just their
have better
backup running
names.
back. He wears 20.
Yeah, but I didn't give you him.
You said Tony Pollard, and I said 20.
Actually, I
think
think that is their only 2 fullbacks now that I look at it. I thought there was one more guy.
I don't even feel bad about getting the fullback wrong. There's
Okay.
no possible way that.
I just realized
I
that
could've gotten
I picked my. Can I go first for? Wait, are we in the weird name game?
Yeah, we're at the weird name.
Yeah, I'm gonna go first.
Transition.
Transition.
That's gonna be our new way to transition. We're just gonna yell transition at the camera, and then boom, we're gonna move on.
I want to fall into the game again.
That keep
You are-
happening.
you-
I think these are we're
No, it's
Okay.
because you play with it.
So
no.
my
Look,
word,
I said it, and
my
it went
word goes very well with something that happened earlier in today's podcast, and I picked
calves,
no, and I picked this word before we even started the podcast.
That's true.
cake.
My word is the surfing again. I'm still on that website. This is the last word from that website, by the way.
Okay.
The word is washing machine.
Whoa.
Not even planned.
Mind reading.
Washing
I mean,
machine.
mind blowing. I said mind reading.
Is- I mean,
You
it
can
is
read
like
my
you read
mind.
your mind.
You will
yeah,
get it
yeah, yeah.
right.
That is true. I meant mind blowing.
Is what's it called? Where it's like is it a whirlpool? It's where you're surfing in a whirlpool, like a washing machine just sucks you in. No, that doesn't make sense.
washing machine? Is it when you're like riding one of those waves and it's like falling over you as you're riding it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's go!
No,
I got it.
I was a Greek. I know.
No,
what
he's
you
saying
meant.
yes. I know what you mean.
Oh,
A washing machine is when you're trying to do what Parker's describing, but the wave like crashes on you.
Oh, and you were closer than Parker.
oh.
It's getting rolled around underwater by a breaking wave.
Oh, so I did. Yeah, the wave crashes on you. So I guess it's if it crashes on you and you wipe out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why do I always get these half points for little inconsistencies? I'll take a half point though.
No, you don't get a half point for
That's
that.
not a half point. I said
It's
when
not
the
like we
wave
keep
crashes
score or
on
anything,
you.
so it's okay.
If we keep score, I just from the past week, I think have scored as many points. The last 3 weeks, I've gotten half point, half point. 2 points in the last 3 weeks is more than I think we've gotten the whole rest of the podcast history.
Yeah.
This never happens. You want to go next, Parker?
Oh, yes.
I have 2. The one I'm actually going to quiz you on, and the other one I just thought was hilarious, and I want to share it with
Mine
the
is
public.
for golfing. It's a chili dip. Like, no, just chili dip.
Chili dip.
Chili.
Is it a verb or a noun or an adjective? Am I allowed to ask the...
Nope, can't tell you.
Okay. I'm going to assume it's
A
a...
chili dip is when your ball goes like onto the very edge of the water hazard, so you're able to like stick your feet in.
That's
and
what I
get
was
it.
going to say! I was actually going to say that.
So
Am
you're
I
able to
allowed...
like, stick your feet
I
in.
don't want to
and
say
still
the
get
same
it.
answer as Luke, but that's
Still
what
get
I
it
was
without
Alright.
taking a stroke penalty.
Yes.
Alright, so you guys agree?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're both wrong.
Okay.
It
That's
is-
crazy that we were thinking the same thing, though.
It's when you chunk a chip. Like
What does that mean?
Oh, a chip is in a chip
a
shot.
chip shot,
Okay.
and you chunk it, and there's like
Yeah.
you pick up.
I think chunk a chip would also be a good weird game term.
Chunk a chip.
It sounds like a terrible
Sounds like a good
carnival
sandwich.
game. We went from thinking the exact same thing to the exact opposite.
How are sandwich
Luke's
and
still
carnival
got
opposite?
Luke's still got food in his stomach thinking about sandwiches, and I'm thinking about
I
carnival
just
games.
keep staring at that cake.
Same, and I can
so
smell the
I
peanut
keep
butter.
looking at this.
I know.
I'm like, I can't wait to be done so I can just cut that and we can
And I
forget
can
about
smell the peanut butter, and it's like yummy.
Yeah,
And
we'll have to
tummy,
eat this
tummy.
cake afterwards.
The whole thing?
No.
Thank goodness. I'm like, it's a
Yeah,
lot.
we're gonna do Parker's cut it. We're gonna cut it into thirds.
Do we each get a slice?
I don't see why not. You
Oh,
guys
you
are.
guys are-
We are all sports all the time. So
We're a fam. We're
Yeah.
the all sports fam.
I don't see why not.
We're the ASAP fam.
I see what you did there.
ASATT.
Speaking of ace,
Oh, yeah.
transition. We're transitioning to back to the
You
weird
never
name
gave
game.
your name.
Mine.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. So it's summer. We're in the middle of summer. You may be going to a 4th of July celebration and playing cornhole.
Mhm.
So
I love
I'm going
cornhole.
to prepare you guys with some cornhole lingo. What's a double deuce?
It's like in blackjack when you double down. I'm joking.
No, what's it? What does deuce mean? First of all, we gotta think about. What
It's when the score is 40-40 in tennis.
Yes.
Why would you know?
He knew.
I
knew
enjoyed this
that.
one because
he knew that.
my brothers.
Double deuce.
I don't think they know what this term is, but my brothers, for some reason, whenever they score in anything, not just cornhole, they'll go double deuce, or not even score. Like they just yell double deuce, and I've never known what it meant. Apparently, well, now I have a definition for it. They're not using it correctly.
I'm gonna say it's when the score's tied 20-20, and you're like playing 21, like it's tied the point before.
That could be good. Could be good. I'm saying. It's when you completely double your score. Like, say you had 5 points, and then you get another 5 points.
in
You
the
just
round?
doubled your score.
No, neither of those are right. A double
Huh.
deuce is when you get 4 bags in a row in one round.
Oh, I've done that before. I just never
So
knew what it was
in one-
called.
just
I just thought
basic-
it was called 4 bags in the hole.
Basically, a perfect round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess instead, because 4 technically is a double deuce, because deuce is 2.
Yeah.
So double deuce.
I was gonna
4.
say something where you
Yeah.
get 4 points, but again, that wouldn't have been correct either. But
Yeah.
I was gonna say like 4 points.
Yeah. And then this second one that I have that I just loved. I don't know if we've done it before because I know I've done cornhole before. I don't think I have, but just in case, this one is amazing. Corn fusion.
It's when everybody gets all of their bags in the hole.
It's when, like you're disagreeing about the guacamole.
So close. It's when you're disagreeing about the score.
Oh my gosh! I don't know how we got close to that. Wait, look up. Is guacamole what the score is called in cornhole? Because if it is, then Parker got that question. Right.
Alternate.
I will give you 10 points.
alternate guacamole
Meanings.
definitions.
Yeah, wait, do
If
I
something
get, like,
about
10
score comes up,
points?
I will give you points, Parker.
You might want to look it up
That way.
on your phone because
Okay.
my Wi-Fi is insanely slow because this is a school iPad. Nothing against that, but alternate guacamole definitions. If you can spell guacamole correctly, I'll be impressed. Let's see.
I'm pretty sure there's not.
Alternate definition. Synonyms for guacamole.
It's just gonna be like.
Or like other ways guacamole is used in language.
What does guacamole
Or
mean in
something.
Spanish? It means
It means the same
testicle
thing.
sauce.
Edit that out.
What a payoff! Should I edit that out or not? I think that's really good.
Will we get censored?
That's such a good payoff. I
Will
don't.
we get demonetized?
Wait, never mind.
We're not monetizing it.
Good point.
Never mind, I was wrong. Look, it says so. The
How
word-
do you read that? How would you read that wrong? So the word guacamole does not come from.
I just saw the whoops. It comes.
Okay, so first of all, that 2 things here. First of all, that was a fantastic payoff, regardless of whether or not you found anything else. Second, You literally missed the most important word in that sentence. Not.
No,
It does not mean that.
Why did they highlight the does but not the not?
Oh yeah. That is weird. It is highlighted. Guacamole does, and then
The guacamole does.
wow.
And that will conclude it. That will conclude that. There. Talking about alligator or whatever.
The pen. All right. Well,
Thank you for watching this episode.
I don't
Make
feel
sure
comfortable
you
transitioning
comment down
from-
below and like this
Luke,
episode.
we have one
Okay.
more ad read.
Oh, that's right.
That makes it. A
How
little
about Luke does it?
I don't feel comfortable
I've never done it
transitioning
before.
from
I know. Luke's
that
never done it
definition of
before.
guacamole
I don't know what
to
to do.
JG.
You're
Okay.
gonna have to do it next week.
So, yeah, good point. This is preparing him. So,
Yeah.
basically, what you have to do is you have to tell them the website, you have to tell them the phone number, and you have to tell them what JG Grable Plumbing does. And you
Okay.
have to tell them about the discount.
So if you guys are ever in plumbing trouble, because
Plubble, as we like to call it.
Plubble.
Plumble. Sounds
You-
like stubble.
I think you guys know who to call, right? Not Ghostbusters, but JG Grable Plumbing.
And how can you call them?
You can call them by their phone number at 717-768-3276. And you can also visit their website at jggrable.plumbing or jggrable.com. And if you want to know what they do, you can either shut up, Parker. You can either listen to this podcast and figure out what they do, or
See, I'm not the only one that tips it over.
see on their
it's
website
not just me.
that they do fixture repairs and upgrades, toilet repairs and upgrades, garbage disposals, water and drain line repiping, leak repairs, flood protection devices, jet pumps,
Oh, he was doing so well.
submersible
He was
well
doing
pumps,
so well.
sump pumps, booster pumps, water heater repair and replacement, and as Owen likes to say, or Parker, whatever, hydraulic heating, but it's actually pronounced
Oh,
hydronic
I did that
heating.
one time. Okay?
Hydronic heating.
One
So,
time, man.
Make sure you use JG Graybill as your plumbing people. And if you want $25 off of your complete order from JG Graybill, make sure you mention all sports all the time, and you will get $25 off. And with that $25, you can buy a lot of pens.
Many pens. Actually, I think you could buy one of these mic stands. I think. Maybe. You were doing so well reading down that line, and then you tripped over a well pump.
No, submersible.
Submersible.
I know, your
I almost
tongue
said submarine.
your tongue tripped over the word,
Somersault.
and you physically tripped over a well pump, is what I was
Somersault.
envisioning.
Tripped over a well.
If you're listening to this, and you're just listening to the podcast, and you're listening to Luke read, picture him walking as he's reading, and when he starts trying to say submersible, he trips over an actual physical well pump.
That's terrible, Owen.
That's what it sounded like, if you're listening to it, is what I was comparing it to. Luke's walking along, reading,
Is that J?
boom, well
Is that
pump.
J?
And that's G right there.
They
And-
can't see these pictures that we're looking at on the website.
And
Go to their website to see these pictures we're talking
and that's
about.
Graybill.
And
That
there's-
is a Graybill,
and
yeah.
that's Graybill's friend.
That's his shadow. Again, go to the website to see what we're talking about. I'm so sorry that 10 seconds just happened. That was confusing. I'll let you do the segue out because you were trying to do that earlier.
Thank
can
you
do
for
it now.
watching this week's episode, and don't forget to tune in on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time
On YouTube.
to watch our newest video, which is Owen's whiteboard predictions.
National League.
Goodbye.
Just the National League. Whoa! We're gonna go eat cake now.
I love